Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Well, I'm so glad you did. In just a few moments, we are going to introduce you to a ministry and a church, the pastors of a local church, Liberty Worship Center in Largo, that are doing so many outreach things that they do. And they have an exciting event coming up that you can participate in. But we're also going to give you an overview of the church and their ministry and what they do to reach into the community. But before we do that, we are going to start the program today with our special guest who we're having back. You've probably met her before. If you've watched Bay Focus in the past, she's been on, it's been about a year though, we're going to get caught up with Dotti Groover-Skipper. And she is the founder of the HeartDance Foundation, which is involved in the fight against human trafficking. She is everywhere fighting this, has received so many different awards and so many boards she sits on statewide in the state of Florida to combat human trafficking. And we're going to find out a little bit more about her because she has been given a prestigious award. She's one of the Florida Women's Hall of Fame members. And this video is going to tell you why. Let's take a look.
Dotti Groover-Skipper believes in dynamic living through servant leadership. Born in Albany, Georgia in 1956 to her hero parents, she grew up in Brandon, Florida, before moving briefly to Fort Lauderdale and then settling in Tampa in 1984. After graduating from the University of South Florida with a degree in wellness leadership, Dotti began her lifelong mission to create positive change. She has facilitated expert programs that shaped key legislative reforms in substance abuse and the sex trade. Her early experience as an NFL cheerleader for the Miami Dolphins from 1978 to 1980 set the foundation for her discipline, energy, and passion for service. Over 4 decades, Dotti has become a valiant catalyst in the fight against human trafficking, both in Tampa Bay and throughout Florida. She helped develop sustainable coalitions and task forces to unite communities statewide. As founder of the HeartDance Foundation, she has served men, women, and children engaged in the sex industry. Leading dangerous outreaches into critical locations, she finds her greatest reward in helping survivors of sexual exploitation build safety plans, connect with resources, and thrive through workforce opportunities. An ordained elder and missionary, Dotti has worked at the national level to mobilize clergy, businesses, and communities to address addiction, human trafficking, survivor support, legislation, and justice. Her life's work centers on empowering women and girls, young and young at heart, to see challenges as opportunities and to step into their power as agents of change. For her decades of service, Dotti Groover-Skipper has been honored with countless awards and recognitions. But for her, faith, family, and service have always been at the forefront. After 37 years apart, she reunited with her childhood sweetheart, Roger. Together, they celebrate a blended family of 7 adult children and 3 grandchildren. Roger, her strong faith, and what she calls growing up groover, continue to guide and inspire every step of her remarkable journey, empowering women, uplifting communities, and inspiring generations.
Wow, that gives you a look at Dotti Groover-Skipper, who is here in the flesh, in person. Good to have you, Dotti.
Thank you, Darlene. It's always a pleasure to spend some time with you here at Bay Focus. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. And, you know, we're going to get right into it because they gave the overview, and congratulations on that. And there's many other awards and many other, Tampa City Council has done things. Mayor Jane Castro, I got to say this, created a Dotti Groover-Skipper Day. There's been so many commissions and various things that you're on. But for our viewers, give them the quick overview of HeartDance Foundation, which is your heart.
Yeah. HeartDance Foundation was established in 2008. Although I've been in the anti-human trafficking arena for over 40 years, about 18 years ago, I felt the need to go deeper in the Tampa Bay area to see if where can we find victims of human trafficking, because it's so underground. So I had the divine directive to start going into the strip clubs of Tampa Bay. So 18 years later, we're still going in the strip clubs and we're building relationship with the dancers. And when they're ready, we help them with a safety plan to get out. And then we walk with them in their journey to help them with more respectable, gainful employment, which is difficult. Many of the women have felony records. So to help them, there's just a lot of hoops that they have to jump through, but we're with them every step of the way.
I absolutely love that. You're not just, you're continuing on with them. They're not just, that's not just one-time prayer kind of thing.
Right.
You part of what you do is not only that, you get involved in, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment, legislative action. You do retreats, spiritual renewal retreats, because so much of what you do is ministry as well. But tell us, there's something you do called Men of Valor.
Yes.
What is this?
Oh, our Men of Valor with HeartDance Foundation, they have become such an integral part of the work that we do. Our Men of Valor go out with us to our strip club outreaches. They do not go inside the strip clubs, though. They stay outside. And at first, they were just a source of protection for our team. But it has become so much more than that now. While the men are standing out on the parking lot protecting us as we're inside, they are building relationship with the valet guys, the door guys, the bouncers, sometimes the owners and the managers of the strip clubs. And they have helped men get out of this industry as well. And they have some of the same issues that the women inside have as far as felony records go. So, but our Men of Valor are truly Men of Valor, and they walk with them in their journey and also help them towards more gainful, respectable employment and building a solid relationship based on Christ.
This is just, and this needs to be said, these are volunteers, correct?
All volunteers.
You have volunteers with all of this.
Even myself, I have never made a penny of salary with HeartDance. It's been all volunteers. So
wow.
That's just, and God has blessed it all these years.
Oh, I love it. Okay, give us we want to update. We want to update our viewers on human trafficking, particularly here in the state of Florida, because you are so immersed in all of this. There are some new laws that took place in 2025 and 2026.
Yes.
Tell us about this one, the death penalty for vulnerable child exploitation. And it has a bill number and everything, which our viewers won't remember. But what is that?
Yeah, and I brought my little notes too, just to make sure. It's the death penalty for vulnerable child exploitation. And this was passed by the Florida legislature in 2025, so last year's legislative session. And it's actually a new crime category called capital human trafficking of vulnerable persons for sexual exploitation. And basically what this new law is that is now in effect, if any adult is, if they are trafficking or exploiting anyone under the age of 12 or under, then they can actually get the death penalty or life imprisonment for such.
That's
insane
that hopefully
behavior.
Will be a deterrent.
Yes, hopefully so.
Punishment for sure.
And I'm not quite sure why the age of 12 was decided on, because many of the women that we serve were trafficked as children, and nobody was there for them then. So now as adults, they've grown up and they're still trying to climb out of that lifestyle. But this is a tremendous start. Tremendous start.
Absolutely incredible. Okay, there's a couple others too that we want our viewers to know about, and it's licensure requirements for nursing staff.
Yes.
One of them.
Laws were passed a few years ago that many industries had to have at least 1 or 2 hours of education on human trafficking, but this new law takes effect for nurses who are trying to get their licenses. Before it was nurses who already had their licenses. Now it's licensure. It's for individuals who are in school trying to get their nursing licensure. So it
makes them aware what to look for.
it makes them aware of signs to look for,
Yeah.
because many times the medical community is on the front lines of
Yeah.
seeing victims, and they might not even know it.
Not recognize it.
So signs for them to look for, and then what do you do with the information?
Well, something along the same line, was another House bill, and we're going to move really quickly now, was for public school staff.
Yes, I worked on legislation a few years back where the students had to be educated, but not necessarily the faculty and staff. So now there's a law that now faculty and staff, anyone involved in the school system across the state of Florida, all 67 counties have to have this mandatory human trafficking training. So we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, these are all major developments for statewide laws. All right, you're working with this a lot, and I want to mention too that she's on, like I said, a number of commissions here throughout Tampa Bay and across the state fighting this. What are you seeing? I want to bring this home personally. Are you seeing any of this making a difference? You're encountering women, and human trafficking can be men too, and there's so many different levels of things here. Tell us what the impact is of all of you that are working so hard.
Yeah, I think we've made an impact, such as this legislation that was passed in the state of Florida, but we have so much work to do still. I think if we could focus on demand, the root reasons why trafficking exists, we could get a lot further along, but we have had some pushback along those lines. But the impact that we've made, I mean, just seeing individuals come out of these horrendous situations and seeing them maybe get their children back, turning their life around, becoming just a new person. I think I shared with you before, our outreach director, Tara, was in the industry before, and she got out of the industry, found the Lord, turned her life around, and now she is the one going back, leading our team back into the strip clubs to minister to the women. So it's absolutely incredible.
That's what makes it all worthwhile. Stories like that.
It does.
All right, how can our viewers help? What is the best way they can help you?
Yes, well, we always can use financial donations, especially since none of us get paid. There's no salary. We do have churches that if they want to pack our gift bags to take in to the clubs, if they want to sponsor a woman to go through a workforce development program, we don't do the program, but we partner with another organization who really takes these women through pretty substantial workforce development so they can get productive, respectable employment. So I think, those are the ways. If anyone wants to go out with us,
I was going to say, what if they
absolutely.
Would you go to a training?
You can go to our website, HeartDanceFoundation.org, and sign up under the volunteer tab. You do have to take a questionnaire. Our outreach director will then call you, and then you sign up to go with us.
I think probably one of the more rewarding things too of what you do would be when you're actually praying with these young women and men.
Yes, it's powerful.
And you're pointing them to Jesus.
It absolutely is powerful. And many of the women, when we come, well, I don't go in anymore. Tara leads the group in, but we go into the dressing room and they are so eager and hungry for prayer. They come running up to us asking for prayer.
Wow.
So it's powerful.
That's a great way to end. Okay, Dotti, that's great. Thank you so much for being on the program today.
Thank you, Darlene.
And stay tuned. You're going to see on the screen how you can contact the HeartDance Foundation, Dotti Groover-Skipper. This is wow. This is true faith in action out where people need Jesus the most. I mean, incredible. Let's take a look how you can reach them. We'll be right back with more of Bay Focus.
Ready to be inspired anytime, anywhere? Watch CTN original programs on our YouTube channel, featuring full episodes, powerful highlights, and engaging podcasts all in one place. Just search CTN online and start watching today.
Well, we're back, and as promised, we are going to feature a local church here, Tampa Bay area, Liberty Worship Center in Largo, and we have with us today the lead pastors, Zach and Rebecca Russinellis. Yay! I pronounced it right. You got it.
It's a doozy.
Welcome, you guys. So good to have you.
Thank you for having us.
It's been a
Thank you
few
very
years
much.
since we have featured Liberty Worship Center, but you have something exciting. I'm going to start with you, Rebecca. You have something exciting coming up that your shirt is telling our viewers about.
Yes.
The Dream Girl Ladies Conference. Tell us where this is happening, dates and location first of all.
Yes.
And then give us the info.
Okay. So Dream Girl or Ladies Conference is coming up the end of this month, July 24th, 25th, and 26th.
Mm-hmm.
And you can register from Facebook. I'm sure we're going to put a QR code for our viewers.
That's right.
Or you can text 727-366-0482 to register, and bring everyone. Dream girls of all ages are welcome.
And I love the name Dream Girl. Tell us where that came from, and then some of the things that are going to happen at the conference.
Okay, great. So Dream Girl started because we were looking at our God-given dreams. Last year was our first conference, and Dream Girl was the theme, just reuniting dreams that we may have let go of, or maybe we're not even dreaming or walking out God-given dreams for our life. And the name just stuck.
Yeah.
So we're continuing this year, Dream Girl, our second year. And really, last year was about what we're doing. This year's about who we're doing it with. So it's fully relationship focused.
Okay. And then do you do this? Are you doing this? Are you all coming together? Are you doing classes? How does this break down?
Everything.
Yeah.
But so we'll have worship services, powerful preaching messages. We're going to do a ton of workshops for all different ages. So we've got something special for every generation that'll be coming, and prayer, small groups, everything you could imagine. And we'll end on Sunday in a huge Sunday service for families.
I love that. I love that. And is there a cost to the conference?
No,
Well,
ma'am.
this is okay. Everybody watching, no cost. You can come to this free of charge. All right, we're going to get back. We'll tell our viewers all this information again before we finish today. But I want to talk with you, Pastor Zach. You guys, Liberty Worship Center does so many different things. Tell us the various prongs of ministry.
Obviously, we have a church, so we have
Yeah.
services on Sundays and Wednesdays. We also have a discipleship house where we take people in who are struggling with addictions. And so they come in, and it's a discipleship program or residential living, and they live at the house, and then we help them get their jobs, and we help them get reacclimated into society. We help them go through some financial planning as well. So a lot of programs are designed to help you just get through their program and that's it.
Yeah.
But we want it to not just be like a landing pad, we want it to be a launching pad. And so a lot of that comes into helping them set themselves up with proper systems when they leave, so they don't get back in prison or they don't go back into the same.
I love the name of that too, Destiny House.
Absolutely.
Destiny House, like there's more to their destiny.
Right.
You know, and then you do something called Liberty Thrift. What's that?
Yep. Liberty Thrift Store is a way of giving back to the community. So people that need clothes for interviews, or they need help, or they just need something, we just help with providing them with food and clothes and other resources.
Is there a separate location for that?
Yes, there's two different
Tell our viewers
locations.
where they are.
1400 Seminole Boulevard is where the thrift store is, and then the Destiny House, we don't give out that address just because it's a residential location.
Right. But
Yeah.
okay, so that's another part of what you do. You also are a couple of things that I think are newer.
Yeah.
That are happening.
Yep.
Tell us first of all about the Bible College.
We are launching an accredited and non-accredited version for Bible College. So they can get their associate's degrees from an accredited school. And then we also have a non-accredited for people who just want more education. And so both of those options are available starting in September. And
Okay.
that's our Bible College.
And they can just go through the church to connect with that. I mean,
Yep.
our classes are going to be there.
They're going to be there or on Zoom.
I was going to say, there's probably an online version where they can do
Absolutely.
this. They can do it. I have to say, I actually like the credited and non-credited versions, because there's some people who are working for a degree and others just want to enhance. They're
Yep.
already in ministry. They're already maybe doing some things or want to get involved in ministry, but they don't necessarily want the full degree.
Exactly.
So I love that. I love
Yeah.
that option. And then another really cool thing, and you guys can both speak to this, or one of you, or whatever. I love you have a new Freedom Friends homeschool co-op. Tell us about that.
So we have a lot of space. The Lord has blessed us at our facility. And we would pray and say, Lord, fill this space. And in walks one of our members of our church, and she's like, I need space. And we're like, we have space. And she runs a homeschool co-op. So we're able to host children of all ages during the week at the church. And it's been a huge blessing. And we're really excited to have them here in a safe space. And education is so important. Godly education is so important. And so we're able to partner with Freedom Friends and have them there during the week.
When I thinking I've watched this, the homeschool movement, when it everything started, and then really it became popular. And those kind of things are really important, where groups can come together and have ways out of their own homes. They could come and get with other kids and do other things together. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about, because Pastor Zach, you guys, this has been kind of a passing of the torch, right? Because the last time we did Liberty Worship Center on the program, we had on your mom.
Yes.
And so your mom and dad, the Kennedys, Debbie, and I remember your dad's first name.
Edward,
thank you. But he didn't come on.
No, he didn't.
We couldn't get him on. Debbie came. But anyways, they've been at this church for many years, right? And now you are taking over in passing. So I want to throw it to you, and you both can answer this, or I'm going to start with you, Zach. But you both can. What do you see now? You're taking this going forward with the church. You've been there. You've been plugged in. What's your vision?
Our vision is hope. Like, you ever seen somebody when the lights click on and all of a sudden they realize they don't have to live like this anymore? Yeah. But they don't know how to do it themselves. They just know, like, oh, I can live another way. And I think hope is like a very important thing for them to see. And then healing. And when you get hope and healing tied together, it becomes a beautiful thing that they can walk into. And that's where discipleship comes in. Because we know about healing and we experience healing, but living out healing is discipleship and learning how to do it and navigate it better. So hope and healing is what our main priority is.
I love it. It's actually those terms going together.
Yeah.
You really, it's really hard to have hope without healing. There has to be something that God does inside of you. And I don't know if you want to respond to that or not, or did he cover it for you?
You did a pretty good job.
You can't add to that, can you? Is there another word with an H?
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking.
It was a great little slogan we had there going.
We got
it. All right, so let's get, I know one thing that you can talk about. Let's wrap up our interview here a little bit, go into a little bit of information again. The Dream Girl, I love that, Dream Girl Ladies Conference 2026. Times, dates, location, again, a little bit of info.
Yes, Dream Girl Ladies Conference is going to be the end of this month. It begins on Friday night, July 24th, with a 7 o'clock service. Saturday morning, we're having a breakfast at 10 a.m., just a time to fellowship and come together. What happens sometimes in conferences is we get really busy and we move people along, and we forget the most important times can be sitting and building relationships. We're going to move into workshops, and then there'll be an afternoon break, and we'll come back at 7 o'clock for a service. And then Sunday morning at 10 a.m., we will come back for Dream Families. Everyone is welcome, and we are going to have a powerful service.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I love that. You can bring everybody together.
Yes.
If you are, if you could, I always like to end sometimes with interviews on impact. If you could say on this women's conference, obviously impact too, I'm thinking with it, you guys both can respond to this, with the church and lives you've seen change through the outreaches that you're doing. But this is the second year, I guess we're going to call it the second annual Women Dream Girl Conference. What was the results? What did you see in women's lives through this?
The connection of having relationships and women to walk alongside of you is invaluable in the kingdom of God. And one of the greatest testimonies is salvation.
Yeah.
And there was a woman who we had been praying for a very long time, for years. It was a sister of someone who goes to our church. And she got saved at Dream Girl. And it didn't stop there. She continued her journey. She's very active in the church. And she recently took on role of our children's pastor.
Wow.
And it's like that. When you surround yourself with the right people in the right community and you sit at the feet of Jesus, the impact is eternal of what happens in the kingdom of God. And so that's one of the greatest testimonies from our Dream Girl conference last year.
I absolutely love it. All right, give us some just real quick service times regular every week.
Our services are on Sundays at 10 o'clock and Wednesdays at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And then we have prayer on Friday nights at 7 o'clock as well.
Tell us exactly where you're located, the address again.
We're 405 First Ave Southwest, Largo, Florida.
Okay, all right. Thank you both so much for coming on the show today. And, this is a great conference. Ladies, I hope you've been tuning in. You want to come out and you want to grow in your faith. And I love how it goes through the weekend. And there's just multiple opportunities to connect, to grow. On the screen, you're going to see a little bit more about the conference, and then we'll be right back with more Bay Focus. Well, I want to thank my guests today, Liberty Worship Center here and the pastors there. What incredible work they're doing in Largo and the Dream Girl Conference. You want to get involved with that. And also Dotti Groover-Skipper. Wow, what an incredible ministry she has with HeartDance Foundation and fighting human trafficking in the state of Florida. And she is literally statewide doing this, going into strip clubs and changing lives of these women. You want to support them any way you can. And I want to thank you for staying connected with Bay Focus. You're seeing on the screen how you can do that. I want to hear from you. Have a wonderful week ahead. We will see you next week. God bless you.
From the Gulf Coast to the bustling downtowns, here at Bay Focus, we're highlighting all of the local individuals, community organizations, ministries, and events taking place across Central Florida. Whether we're out on the road or in the studio, tune in to hear about the faith and action happening in your community. Watch Bay Focus with host Darlene Greenlee on Wednesdays and Thursdays on CTN Greater Tampa Bay, or watch on demand at ctnonline.com/bayfocus.